Woo!
What's up? What's up? What's up? Whoa! Please, that's a good one for the morning. What's up? Oh man, time for my official statement about this fiasco. I'm gonna say the hell. Usually I keep YouTube and Facebook separate, but the hell with it. I'm gonna probably just simulcast both starting soon. What's up, JC? See, the craziness about this is that you got a lot of people out there justifying the bullshit. You got a lot of people out there justifying bullshit. Let me know if you're watching. Just say something in the chat. If you're new, like, share, subscribe. We're about to get it in a few minutes. About to get it in a few minutes. Just say, whoa! See, we're going to talk about this and we're going to officially put this shit to rest because I'm hearing too much bullshit. I'll let you know what I think about it. All right. It's time to go in a little bit. Give me 1 second so I can share this to people. All right, I'm back. I'm back. What's up, Bob? What's up, Mister Michael Turner? All right. Shared it on my Facebook. Please share this on your Facebook and Instagram, wherever the hell people can share. Twitter, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna say this. I think it's a very simple move to look at your wife and go, oh, go off of her reaction instead of like, baby, they're going to be telling jokes. We knew Chris Rock for over 30 years. He tells jokes. He roasts people. You take it in stride. I'm supposed to feel sorry for a person with alopecia, and I have male pattern baldness. Well, it's different because it's women. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Men have just as much as an ego with their hair as women. We just take it in stride because there ain't so much we could do. Y'all literally have weaves and all kinds of sugar honey iced tea. Y'all literally do. When a man goes bald, really his only option is to shave. They perfected the man weave, but so much. It's funny how I see a lot of women on Facebook and social media talking about protection. No, you don't want protection because if it was actually about protection, you would listen to your man. And the first rule of protection is listening to your man's instructions. Y'all don't want that. Y'all just want a mindless drone to attack on your behalf. See, Will has been letting his wife get away with embarrassing him thoroughly. And it's all because of image. And what do I think about it? I'll answer you, JC. I'll say this. I'm not above saying a guy who just got the Best Actor award at the Oscars and another guy who's got acting chops for the last 30, 35 years are above staging an event. Because if you look at the slap, it reminds me of Scott Hall, rest in peace, when he would do a punch like slap in the ring. But you also got to take your emotions out and say, who wins? One of my subscribers told me Chris Rock has a show in Boston next month. You think that's going to be sold out? You're going to be talking about Chris Rock and Will Smith. Will Smith has a show on Peacock along with the WWE that's literally carrying that whole streaming service on its back. So it's not above people who are great actors and been doing it for all the time, who could cry on a dime, who can smile, who could do all kinds of, things that the normal everyday person is not capable of doing. All right. But let's just say we're going to go off the pretense that it's real. That is a real bitch move to look at your woman and then react. A real man would have been like, baby, how long have we knew Chris? Did he mean anything harm? No. See, I got to get to this notion where we keep talking, where a lot of women talk about black women aren't protected. I'm going to tell you the real truth. You're a little bit too protected. Everybody gives a fuck about what you say. They'll bring up the Supreme Court justice. I think y'all like her because mostly y'all only like her because of two reasons. She's black and she's married to a white guy. That's it. Y'all never followed her before. Y'all never researched her before. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm supposed to do a show, and part of the show is roasting celebrities so they don't take themselves as seriously. And I get on stage and I physically assault someone who made a light joke about your wife. But yet your wife in videos before said I could only laugh about it. Really? Really? But see, this is the part about being protected, right? Too much. Too much. See, guys like myself, we got male pattern baldness. Where's our protection? Oh, we just deal with it. That's the only thing you can tell men. Deal with it. But yet, is it something like alopecia that men can't help? Yes. Is it something that a lot of men go through? Yes. But at the same time, the difference between men and women is that men took baldness and made it sexy. We made it sophisticated. See, here's the fucked up part about the whole thing. You're a celebrity. Just like myself on this YouTube right now, I got to accept the fact that there's going to be some scrutiny against me. I have to accept that. What's up, LT? Charm City Hunter? I have to accept that there's people who are not going to like what I say. Not like what I do. There are people who don't even like me because of my professions of military and police. There's people who don't like me because I'm dark skinned. There's people who don't like me because I'm 5'10", 280 pounds. There's people who don't like me because I can draw. There's people who don't like me because I'm a snazzy dresser. There's people who don't like me for insert reason here. But I'm supposed to feel sorry for a motherfucker who can't even be a good damn wife. See, the problem is this. Well, I know that I'm a small channel. You'll probably never see this. But, well, brother to brother. And this is a brother who supported your career since you've been the Fresh Prince. Okay? By the off chance you hear me, yo, you allow yourself and your wife to be the catalyst of your own destruction. You are not the man of the house. See, protection is easing your wife to letting her know it's a joke, baby. Take it in stride. Especially when you have a video when you said you could joke and laugh about it. See, this is the problem with modern soft-ass people. You try to limit everybody's freedom of speech. It's no different than the LGBT community saying, why are you making fun of me? Because in reality, if I see a 6'4" guy in a wig and a dress, it's kind of humorous. Shout out to the ones of the people in the community who will tell you, yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm not going to lie to you. It's funny. See, here in America, it's okay to shit upon the black man. It's okay, but you can't critique that black woman. You can't joke about that black woman. You can't talk about the ills that black woman has to carry. But when everybody say niggas ain't shit, where's all the females to say that's not true? I'll wait. Such hypocrisy. And I'm going to tell you, Bo, what it really has to deal with is Will Smith's fragile psyche. I'm just going to say it. You'll never hear the shit that I'm saying today. Like, share, subscribe, and donate. We're doing the early morning edition. It's dealing with a man with a very weak-ass psyche. There is no way in hell you can be respected by other men and your chick, your wife, which is even more disgraceful, goes up there, bring you on her show to talk about her little entanglement with her fucking son's best friend. And like I said before on Facebook, the wrong motherfucker was slapped that night. Any man of substance would even be like, I would tell you, I don't care how long I would be married to you. You just showed such treachery towards our marriage that in order for me not to hurt you, I got to leave you. So you're right, Kay Williams. How many people made fun of LeBron's hairline? See, people don't understand when a man feels bad, let alone a black man's feelings. Fuck his feelings. Then you go up there and you go assault Chris Rock, who's literally half your size. But if it was somebody like me, The Rock, or some other dude up in there, you would have got your ass handed to you. You lucky the right motherfucker wasn't on stage talking about your entanglement. Matter of fact, I probably would have said some shit. If you mad in March, wait till August comes up. And you know what's funny? Man to man. Man to man. I want all the dudes in the chat right now say woo. Because man to man, if I'm reactive off of a chick, that shows how much of a bitch that I am. First of all, men live off supposed to, well, let me back that statement up a little bit. First of all, men are supposed to, they used to, previously in another lifetime, would say, lions don't care about the opinions of sheep. If I was emotional, carrying a gun 24/7 for so many years, there'd be a lot of dead people, and maybe even myself. Even doing patrol, if a guy says something smart to me and he's with his girl, I'll be like, okay, tell your girl walk up the street because men are going to have some words right now. But I'm supposed to believe that you're defending your wife's honor, which is a poor excuse because your wife has done. Your wife has none. You need to let her go instead of trying to fit this wholesome family image. You don't have one. If you're telling somebody on a national or worldwide show on television, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth, you just destroyed that image. Son. And see, I'm sorry. Let this be a lesson to a lot of you men out there. You married a wrong woman, she will sing you down hell and a bullet train. Why would I want to be around somebody who ruins my name? Think about it. Did she apologize to Will? Or did she do the typical black woman shit and say, I know you probably got me back? But yet, how does your son feel, madam? See, this is what happens when you're dealing with a narcissistic succubus. This is what happens when you deal with a narcissistic succubus. that spirit of Lilith lives and breathes healthy in today's society. It's manifesting within this modern culture of women. Everything, everything is for grabs, regardless of anybody else's feelings, including up to my own damn family. If the series, if the season is Devil May Cry, then call me fucking Dante, because there's some demon slaying that needs to be done. Of course, she blamed Free Will Defender. Of course. You know, you want people to listen to your bullshit and feel sorry for you. But this is the whole thing about equality that I said on Facebook a week ago. There's no such thing as true equality. If it was, you'd be accountable like a motherfucker. You cannot. It's one thing if she was in danger, and even if she feels a certain way, the respectful thing is to walk on stage, whisper in Chris Rock's ear, and be like, "Okay, I got you, man. I got you. I got you." She's a little sensitive about the alopecia, you know. You would have been just as effective, if not more. You would have came off looking smooth. But you know the real secret? That women love violence. They love a man they can tell, go beat this guy up, go slap this guy, go punch this guy, because they don't have to put their asses on the line. See, here's the folly of equality. That means you should be able to handle shit your own damn self. That's why I tell a lot of women when I coach them about relationships, stop telling men about your accomplishments, because that's how men attract women. Unless that guy's attracted to men, we don't give a shit about what school you went to. We don't give a fuck about your degree. We don't care how much money you're going to make. You're not going to take care of us. See, the fact of the matter is that what we got here is a bastardization of masculinity along with the demonization of femininity. Somebody write that shit in the chat. See, this is the reason why I tell women, stop saying you're my equal. Because you're not. Men and women are complementary, not equals. If that was true in the modern 2022 year of our Lord and Savior, or whatever you want to call it, that if women have the equal opportunity to get any job, why is it still practically 90% of men in the military, 90% of men in the police department, 93% of men in the fire department, 98% of men in construction? I don't see women doing back-breaking, protecting work on a large scale. I don't see a lot of women riding the back of fucking trash trucks. I don't see a lot of female sanitation engineers. And I'm daring one person, male or female, to come up here today. If you got a gripe, it's just going to be you and I. But yet, You got women, if I put 100-pound pack on a woman, that shit will break you off something fierce. Well, you got women who could do, yeah, they're few and far between. They're so, the number is so minuscule that it's pretty much incalculable. Y'all want to be equal to men so badly, but when it's time to do man shit, you're nowhere to be seen. That's not fair, Officer Faulkner. I've seen it in the police department. I've seen it in the military. When the tough gets going, the women gets fucking leaving. Why do you think the first place you see a lot of these chicks go? Detective units. I don't see a lot of females when I was out there. I didn't see them running down drug dealers. I didn't see them getting in foot chases. Hell, some of them got promoted to sergeant and they got cowardness. They went right back into the car while you fighting with a suspect. Shout out to the few women who will actually be in the fight with you. But once again, that's few and far between. Shout out to the female officers that I've actually worked with, some of them, a very few of them, who would actually take a brick to a motherfucker's ass because they know they can't generate as much force in a punch. But she played a fucking drum solo with that goddamn brick. It's called ingenuity. Do what you gotta do in a very, very limited space, time, and opportunity. Shout out to Dr. Goodboy, Dr. Dumbo. We gotta smoke the cigars. My Negro. How you been, good Doc? Gotta give you the salute.
By the power of Grayskull.
See, I'm gonna tell you what separated the men from the boys. Okay? You didn't go slap a guy half your size if you wanted to really test your gangster, okay? If you really wanted to test your manhood, you took the biggest motherfucker in the company. I'll tell you a short story. When my father came to visit me in basic training, and he's an old Marine from the Vietnam era when he went through, Paris Island. I went to Fort Benning, Georgia with the Army. So he's talking to my first sergeant, and he's telling me this whole story. They're talking about how it used to be back in the day, being old soldiers and old Marines. And he says, "Oh, yeah, what's your name, by the way, partner?" He says, "My name Charles Faulkner Sr." He was like, "Faulkner? Oh, Lord." He was like, what must I do this time? He said, "Your son is a psychopath. That motherfucker takes the biggest motherfucker in the company and whoops his ass in time and knots." See, you get no fucking points trying to fight a guy you can easily fight. You can easily win. Nobody gives you no points. And don't forget to subscribe to the Snowman. And prayers go to the Snowman because he's going to go to his operation and he's going to walk that aisle, style and profile, and give cancer a foot in the ass. But see, a lot of y'all don't understand this. The reason why, Jada's a goddamn succubus, a narcissistic one at that. Somebody put in the chat the city she's from. Where's Jada from? Where the fuck is Jada faking from? Baltimore, fellas. Baltimore City. Be more, motherfuckers. I can take the average Baltimore chick and show you that's how they act. Yep, Park Heights. I've dated Park Heights chicks. Tell me how I know these women very well. See, this is what I told that idiot Anton Daniels. You've been married for 17 years. You don't understand the climate of dating. I do. I'm the master. Okay? You can't teach me shit when it comes to modern women. You can't teach me shit. It's so bad that I could predict what the fuck a lot of people will do. All you got to do is let them talk themselves into existence. Let them speak. Sorry about that. I'm back, folks. See, see, we got to realize this, right? There's a Park Heights everywhere. I'm gonna see what my man J Lock said. Charles Faulkner Jr., you heard what Tiffany Haddish said after what happened. She said, "We don't see that in men anymore protecting his wife. She wished all men acted like that, defending his wife's honor." Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna say this again. You don't have any damn honor. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna prove something to you. Take away the name. Take away the money. The shit that Jada Pinkett has done. Doesn't that sound like a regular hood chick? Doesn't it? What's the difference? Tell me. What's the fucking difference? There is none. See, only classless chicks like a Tiffany Haddish, who was dating Common, even though he had to let that go. See, I'm gonna say, where's my ladies? Any females in the chat, give me a woo. If you're a female in the chat right now, give me a woo. Because I want to talk to the ladies for a minute or two. I want to talk to the ladies directly. I'm gonna talk to the ladies. Be something worth protecting. Men have no problem doing their job. Be able to do yours. But not one motherfucker will ever say, be something worth protecting. We keep up our end of the bargain. What about thee? See, the crazy part about this is it's not about protection. It's about really one trying to protect harlots, trying to salvage whatever fucking idea of masculinity you have. And let's tell the truth, man. Will Smith could have done a lot better. My bad, folks. All right, what's up, the snowman? See, men look bad because you're telling women that y'all can cheat on us, you can mistreat us, you can embarrass us, you can tell everybody all our secrets and what we going through, and we still give you protection. That's terrible. That's terrible. And shout out to the women who actually know the difference between a real man and a simp. If Will wanted to really get his masculinity back, he should have whispered to the woman, "Shut up, baby. It's just a joke. We know Chris. He been to our parties. We've been to his house." Hmm. Yeah, Chi Chi was about her family, wasn't she? At least, if you're gonna get a nagging woman, at least let her put her family first before her own intentions. And Chi Chi was basically a princess who became a housewife. You're not gonna hear it, Q Savage. You're not gonna hear it. You're not gonna hear it. See, the craziest part about it is that too many people want to veil a protection. I don't need to say anything. I felt I was insulted. Wait a minute, chick. I thought you were boycotting the fucking Oscars because it's so fucking white. See, I had to tell people all the time, why do y'all go to these white shows, these white schools, these white platforms, if you expect them to bow down and treat you equally? When has that happened in American history? Did you know the LGBT got more rights passed in the last 10 years than you got in the last 50? Think about it. You can't even get a cartoon with strong black heterosexual leads, but you could go on Netflix, Disney, and other streaming platforms such as what? Amazon, and you damn sure can find something about LGBT. See, this is the same bullshit that's being proven every single day. You leave the role of leadership and equality in the hands of women, and shit gets fucked up. I want you to think about this, right? My man Mike told me about this one chick I used to date who's a sergeant, of how insubordinate she is to her lieutenant. Openly. Wearing her braids down to her waistline, probably down to her ass. Challenging and cutting off her lieutenant. And I told this chick years ago, you have a bad habit of making enemies. And then you want to cry that you're being accosted, you're being picked on. Man, fuck you. You want to act like a man? Get those male responsibilities and accountabilities. Get that male retribution handed to you. How the hell you gonna tell your male lieutenant you just intimidated by my physique? I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. Like this shit here, and I'm sorry. If you looked at it, Chris was about to swing on him. He's like, wait a minute, I can't fuck up the money. Can't fuck up the money. But at the same time, you worried about niggas saying shit about your wife, but you're not checking your damn wife for putting things in her mouth. If you know what I mean. You look weaker than what you are. And how many men are following the example of Will Smith to keep taking disrespect and abuse in a goddamn loveless, godless marriage? Chris Rock was about to rock his ass if you looked at it closely. And he said, whoa, I can't fuck up the money. Shout out to Son is Hot Raw. You see this shit? Now Jake Paul is offering them $30 million to enter a boxing ring and shoot a fair one. You can always rely on the devil to take advantage of a chaotic situation. Exactly. You know what? I gotta salute you for that statement, man. Talk to him, all Mike. Talk to him, man.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond. Plus.
That was an all-might worthy statement right there, boy. And see, it's gonna be crazy because other people are gonna benefit off of our fucking struggle. off of our chaotic nature. You got them coming out the woodwork. How many newspaper articles and how many people are going to make interviews and money off of this shit? And they're not going to look like you and I. Yeah, Dave would have clowned the shit out of Jada. As a matter of fact, Dave would have said something worse. How can you be on stage talking about what my wife did? How can your wife be on stage talking about what she did? See, this is what happens when you guide your masculinity off of a female preference. I'm going to say it again. This is what happens when you guide your masculinity off of female preference. Like I said before, if he's upset in March, wait till August come around. If you're a public figure, there's certain shit you got to eat. How much shit was people talking about George W. Bush? How much shit was people talking about Obama and Trump and Biden and their families? Didn't I tell you? Look at this. Q Savage said Chris Rock's ticket to Atlantic City shot up to $9,000 front row Saturday night. How many years have I been talking about military science? You ever notice military science and business science go hand in hand? You know how much money people are going to make off of this shit? He could even tell the joke. Yeah, he slapped the shit out of him. But I know one thing that hits harder than Will Smith is August in the bedroom. I tell you, man, it makes an amazing time in history that our dysfunction still makes this country money. I'm just going to put it out there once again. Look who benefits. Will Smith, Chris Rock, the Oscars. The Oscars been dead for how many years? 15, 20? The ratings went to the shitter in 2019, 2021. And now, guess what everybody's talking about? Guess who's talking about him? See, wasn't it some wise men who said, cream, cash rules, everything around me? Some wise men, like the disciples of Jesus came together. Them New York niggas. You might have heard of them called Wu-Tang. See, a lot of the stuff you didn't receive the gospel of Wu-Tang, and we need to, adhere to it because that's the reason why a lot of this shit goes on in Hollywood for the 50% chance that it was staged. There's no such thing as bad publicity, folks. I'm going to keep telling you that. Especially like, share, subscribe, and donate. What's up? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The Red Table Talk is going to do an interview with Will. Don't be surprised if Chris Rock's on it. They're going to have a Chris Rock special on Netflix where he talks about the incident. And when Will Smith either has a birthday or a celebration of how many years he's been in Hollywood, Guess who's going to be doing the roasting? Chris Rock. Mark my fucking words on that shit. Damn. Y'all people, we got 76 in the building. Shit, y'all make me want to do more morning shows. Nearly 100 people watch listed. See, a lot of people were like, well, we look bad. I said, shit. Look what happened to Robert Downey Jr. He got paid $500,000 for the first Iron Man movie. And homeboy, Terrence Howard got paid, what, 2, 3, maybe 5 mil? I mean, shit, he made a lot of money playing himself back in the 80s. A rich alcoholic asshole. Man, let me see if I can dig deep for this one. I keep telling you, there's no such thing as bad publicity. And then guess what? I bet you Peacock be filled in for 3 seasons at least. I bet you that. You're going to have a bunch of people making money off of this. And here's the bad part about it, right? The person who's not going to directly benefit from this shit is going to be Jada. You would think she would get another role. You'd think she would get another role out of this or some shit. But watch, Chris Rock's going to get another movie. Will Smith's going to be in another movie. Matter of fact, if I will make another Bad Boys, right, I will put in a scene where Chris Rock slaps Will Smith. And I'll make so much fucking money. Oh, my God. Hollywood, call me. Nigga need the money. Oh, man, it's the Enforcer. Long time no see. Salute. Gotta put your moniker on. Best DDT in the business. How you been? We'll have a first 48 if he doesn't get help. See, Will doesn't. This is also another example of black men not telling the truth about their mental health. Okay, black men, out of any man on this planet, needs to check their mental health. We need to stop faking the funk. I'm getting so many trolls on Facebook and and on YouTube. It's comedy. Get the fuck over it. Nobody should be made fun of. How many of you niggas went to a black high school? You either became the victim or you were victimizing people. You learned to get your crack game up real quick. You learned to shit. Shit. See, this is the sensitive shit that I don't get. I went to Lake Clifton in Baltimore. Man, if you're not careful, a whole class will spend a 90-minute period roasting your ass. Okay? There's times where you heard some of the funniest jokes for a 90-minute period. You automatically won if you made the teacher stop what they doing to laugh. You automatically won. And I'm supposed to believe that this West Side Baltimore chick got some soft ass feelings. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. See, y'all believe this bullshit? I'm sorry. You can't talk about shit. When you tell a motherfucker that his mother, I remember a guy because my mother did crossing guard and school lunch. He said, my boy Darren would always say, your mother got a 45-minute job. And I always talk about his mother being a fucking security guard for a construction company. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna steal rocks, nigga? Like, who the fuck coming out here stealing rocks? Got her big ass flashlight and that big ass coat on and shit. You gotta be able to fucking make fun of yourself. Even the doc agrees with me. He said, facts, Panther, it's part of our culture. Like, yo, if you cannot say you grew up in a black community and you didn't hear some of the funniest roasts about you, your mother, your father, or your brother, or whatever you're wearing, and even you had to laugh at that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Since we got a troll who wants to do, you too ghetto to comprehend anything else. The one thing I can compromise is you eating dicks all day, so get the fuck off my platform if you don't like what the fuck I'm saying. Hey, thanks, fam. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, we got the whole Faulkner clan up in this joint. See, we got to pay this dummy some attention. See, you got to realize this. I'm a Faulkner. We talk about everybody. If you got a Faulkner as a friend, you got a motherfucker on your hands. You're gonna have a good time. We're gonna roast you. We're gonna love you. We'll feed you, and then we're gonna roast you again. Hey, Shawtown. Hey, we gotta link up, cuzzo. Gotta link up. Some good cognac and cigars with me old nigga. See, I'm not afraid of comedy and people taking a joke. My friends and I have been friends for nearly 30 years now. Nearly 30 years, and we said some funny, cruel shit to each other. And I swear to God, if it's me and Ali and Dern, me and Dern, Sean, everybody, Ern, Josh, a lot, we will roast each other on some shit. Shout out to Leon. May he rest in peace, paradise, and power, but he always got on me about the one. Let me tell you something, folks. One, he always did it. I'm like, Leon, shut your ass up. You got to be able to fucking laugh at yourself, man. I don't give a damn if I was a millionaire. I'll be like, yo, that's some funny shit. They be like, baby, he talking about me. Well, he didn't lie. Shit. Oh, man. You know what made him... You know what have made it funny? If Will Smith would have started buffing our head or some shit. Oh, man. I mean, shit. How many times do me and Josh or anybody roast each other? I mean, y'all heard me for years on people's panels talking about people. God damn. When the fuck did we become sensitive people? When? I'm pretty sure there were niggas roasting in fucking slavery. Look at John over there with that light ass pack of fucking cotton. Nigga ain't pick a goddamn thing. You know what, master? We picking a goddamn thing. Shut your lying nigga lips up. I know niggas were roasting in Africa, man. Motherfuckers over there building the University of Mali. Nigga, can you read? Oh shit. Oh shit. I got nothing but love for you too, Josh. See, in order to show how big of a person you are, you have to learn. You're right, Anton. See, look what the fam wrote. I live in the south side of Chicago. You learn to roast when you got roasted. That's just growing up black, man. You gotta be able to stand on your own 2 feet. You know what? Roasting got you through the hard times of life. When I went to basic training, I'm like, yo, whatever the drill sergeant said wasn't even funny. I remember the last day of basic training, I started roasting the goddamn drill sergeant, and even he laughed. I said, "Look at you with that coke snorting nose you got. Look like a goddamn burnt fluky pig with that goddamn shit." Oh my god! I said, I see why you gotta stick up your ass because of the fucking tight ass fucking BDUs you wearing. Goddamn, could fart a quart out your ass with that shit." But you learn to get over shit. First and foremost, when I had to cut my hair at 29, I could have lasted a couple more years probably. But I said no, let me go out with dignity. So next thing I know, I'm getting all these chicks hitting on me because, oh, I love your beard and your bald head. Oh my god. Shit, I can rock with this. See, you gotta show confidence within your frail you being frail, you gotta still show your confidence. Even during times of sickness, even during times of limited access to funds, aka broke. Like sometimes you got to be able to laugh at yourself before anybody else does, and it takes the sting away. I could call one of my exes right now, and we'll laugh about some shit that that we'll joke about. It's called getting over yourself. You think I'll be a millionaire and I'll be all upset? People, man, shit. I've heard worse shit said by best friends of mine about each other's mothers and fathers than what the fuck Chris Rock said about her. We need to stop that bullshit. We need to stop that bullshit. Sorry. You got too much life to live to worry about, oh, do these people talking about me? Get over it. At least they talking about you. You could be very forgotten. In times of fallibility, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. Like, shit. If you get knocked out in a box or an MMA fight, you'd be like, well, shit, I didn't tell you I was going to win. Shit, I said I'm going to do my best. Obviously, my best didn't keep me conscious. Shit. Oh, you got to be able to take the punches. You can't be in Hollywood this long and sensitive. Like, if they would have had a picture of Jada Pinkett sucking a dick, I mean, hey, you got to take the punches. Like, you put yourself out there. You can't be seen as somebody like, oh, they're talking about me. No, you did it yourself. You put yourself out there first. And Will, I'm gonna say this to Will. You're too talented of a brother to let yourself be had. You're too talented of a brother to worry about image all the damn time. If you actually got the help and talk to people that would actually listen and who are not yes men, you'll get over a lot of this shit. what you really need to do is to go out there, man the fuck up. Because that wasn't manly shit. That was not manly shit. Well, he talked about my wife. Well, look what your wife has done in the last 2 years. Your wife has made you look like a fool for 2 years. Maybe you need to take a reassessment of your life. Look at your kids. They're both weirdos. You really need to take a good assessment of your life. You make 400. You're worth $400 million, and you got a woman that don't appreciate not a goddamn red cent of it. I'm sorry. There has to be a reassessment of my life at some point. Because guess what? Your wife's going to get roasted even more because everybody's going to peg you as being sensitive. When you become unbothered by shit, notice how people don't roast you anymore. But once they know they got you, oh, it's on. It's like you leading sharks to, blood is in the water. The sharks are circling. Now we got them. Of course she hates the fact that he's more successful. It's the Aisha Curry syndrome. Why does everybody cheer for Steph? Because you can't do a damn thing. You're a C-level actress. And you know the reason why she hates it is because she knows if she wasn't married to Will Smith, she would be nothing. She would have little roles here and there. She's never really played the major role. That's, of critical acclaim like Will. But what would she be without him? She would not be anywhere near. And I'll put it to you out there like this. A lot of her roles most likely came because she's associated with Will. Oh, it's going to be very high, Namer. Very high. And Chris Rock, go make your money. You deserve it. I'll probably do a live stream later today. Now, if you want me to do a live stream later and we talk about some open shit, let me know in the channel now. On the chat, chat now. Till then, got to take this drug test for this class. And we out. Whoa!
Woo!